Now to your top 10 headlines in just 2 minutes. The man accused of shooting and killing his ex-girlfriend in front of a gas station in Natomas has been found guilty. The Sacramento County District Attorney says a jury found Rashawn Anderson guilty of first-degree murder and felony possession of a firearm. He was arrested in Chicago. He's facing up to 50 years in prison. A 21-year-old is now the first person in California to be convicted of murder in a fentanyl death. This after a 15-year-old girl from Roseville died from a fentanyl overdose last summer. The man met up with the girl and gave her the pills that later killed her. He will be sentenced in August. An inmate was stabbed to death at the California State Prison in Sacramento yesterday morning. The Department of Corrections says Michael Torres was stabbed by 2 other inmates and taken to a hospital where he died. The Los Angeles Times says he was a known gang member. A CHP officer found 6 off-road vehicles in the back of this U-Haul. At least 3 of them were stolen from Montana. Fentanyl pills were also found in the cab near the driver's 12-year-old son. The driver of the U-Haul was arrested and the vehicles are being sent back to their owners. CHP is now investigating after a man was hit and killed on Highway 99 last night near Modesto. The agency says a 27-year-old man caused a crash and pulled over a half-mile later. He then tried to get other drivers to stop and help him. That's when one of them hit and sadly killed him. Police are still trying to find out if he was under the influence at the time. The latest jobs report says the United States added more than 209,000 jobs last month, a few thousand less than expected. Economists expect that growth to be slowing down, but with the unemployment rate so low, the Federal Reserve is likely to hike interest rates again at the end of this month. Dozens of people were hurt after a double-decker tour bus crashed into a city bus in New York City last night. New video from the city bus shows the tour bus was speeding when the crash happened. 36 people were taken to the hospital, 10 others were treated at the scene. Not everyone is cut out for a life of crime, including this man in Atlanta who walked into a nail salon with a bag over his hand and demanded money. But most of the people working there just ignored him until he eventually walked out empty-handed. Passengers are getting ready to get back on a Princess cruise ship just days after it slammed into a dock in San Francisco. Meanwhile, the Coast Guard's investigating and says anyone involved with mooring the vessel will be interviewed. And if you're waiting for an excuse to get a library card in Sacramento, here is your chance. The public library says these limited edition King's cards will be available July 13th at all locations, and get yours while they last. And those are your top 10 headlines in just 2 minutes.